Okay, it is time to do some gosh darn total improv. Today, it's let's do it. Today we got Red Barbaos, aka JoJo.
Hello.
Amanda.
Hi.
And Vocabulary. Do you prefer Vocabu or Larry or
You can call me Larry.
Okay, and Larry. It is time to begin some improv in totality. Once we start playing the appropriate preparation music. So, first thing I'm going to do is just give you some basic character traits. So when you make your characters, go off of these. Jojo, you're going to be a Dragonborn Fighter Knight.
Okay.
Amanda, you're going to be a Hobgoblin Sorcerer Outlander. Alright.
Okay.
And
That's
Larry,
cool.
you're going to be a Tiefling Bard Sailor.
Oh my god, yes.
Back to the high seas!
No pirates this time, but we still, at least we got one person on the high seas. Okay, perfect. So I installed a new API today, and if you just without the period there, if you just put in !care sheet, it should make a character sheet for you, and then you can just use that plus the character mancer to make a character. Boom, look at that. See? You already got a sheet made. Boom. Does the second one. Isn't that so much faster than what we were doing
This is
before?
all fancy. Yeah, I was trying to show our buddy about this a couple days ago, and I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah. You good?
Right.
You want me to...
Yeah, something it doesn't want to recognize me.
Well, you know, that's why I'm here. Here we go. We got Amanda's sheet as well.
Good.
Boom. There you go. Check that out. Just so that we can do this here. Right. Okay, all the sheets should be good to go. C. Jack, welcome. Thank you for the sub, and thanks for watching again. I did know that about female hyenas, but they are not. They're fake. Just FYI. Also, you should check out. I made new rules for the chat. Go look at them before you say anything else. After yesterday, you know, I figure we should bump up the rules just a little bit. This is getting a little too much.
I'm not gonna say anything about yesterday. I loved that.
It was good.
That was amazing. You know, dude, it's just the rules of the land.
It's the rules. Isn't there a look at chat rules option somewhere here? Whatever. Found it. So, biological discussions. Appropriate. Guys named Big Dick Dick Bag. Maybe. Asking me how oiled up I am. Maybe a little too much.
I'm like looking at the stream to see if you have this up. I need to find this.
That was the last that was last night's stream.
Oh my gosh.
Also, I changed from bit rewards to point rewards because I will completely admit I just completely confused bit rewards and point rewards. I have no other comment about that. But now, it should be a lot easier to submit things. Including possibly Summon to Rask. If somebody actually has the gumption to collect 10,000 channel points.
Oh my
We're doing
god,
standard
yes,
array
please.
or roll for stats.
Roll for stats, of course, and, you know, go down the line. First one's strength,
Yep.
second one's dex, and so on and so forth. Oh, God. Oh, my
Here's
God.
that. What did I get?
You got a...
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not gonna be a good knight.
You know, I got,
I
like...
don't know.
I have, like, a setup Discord that I use for, like, running this, but I don't have, like, a community Discord. And I don't want to, like, combine the two, because I also use the setup Discord for my private games. Could I make my own community Discord? Are we at that level yet?
Possibly.
Are we that big?
Could I have chat ask me where I want to put this for?
No, you go down the line. 4 is your strength.
Okay. Oh, so it's gonna be 4, 9 for Dex, 11 Con.
But you can ask the chat. Yes, of course. You can ask the chat for a name or whatever.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm not that strong of a knight.
That's you're a knight?
Yes, I'm a knight.
Well,
I have to help the good of the realm. But I'm not gonna be. Oh gosh.
need to get more animated sprites, you know?
Dang, that dragon sprite's looking nice.
Handsome, right?
Yes. One might even say immaculate.
Immaculate?
Yes.
That is an immaculate dragon. Quite.
A little sprite. Okay, so I have a DM question. What is the 3 dragon ant set for a knight?
The what?
The 3 dragon ant. It's like A-N-T-E. Is that like a game board or something?
Three dragon ants?
Yeah, so like my 2 proficiencies, I have a dice set, dragon chest, playing cards, and then 3 dragon.
Hold on, sorry, you're coming in pretty quiet on Discord.
Okay, is this any better?
Yes, that's great.
Okay, sorry. So for the tool proficiencies, I have a dice set, a dragon chest set, playing cards, and then it says 3 dragon ante, or ant, A-N-T-E.
3 Dragon Ante? I don't know, that sounds like a betting thing. That must be like a betting game that was made up for Forgotten Realms. But, well, you take that one, and then we can just make up what it means.
Alright, cool.
Okay, hold on, I need to bring up my requests queue to keep in the background here.
I'm gonna roll for all this.
Are there any rules about creating my character I should know about?
The rule is roll for it. If you don't know what to choose, roll for it. If you do know what to choose, don't choose it, roll for it.
Perfect.
And if I hear you didn't roll for it, there'll be hell to pay. There'll be hell.
I'll roll for everything, I promise.
Hey, thanks, Dylan. See you tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow, Total Improv the campaign. We're gonna see if it'll work. We'll see if it'll happen, or if it'll just... see how long it goes.
You know you'll catch me there.
Rogue. Oh, I love this. There's a frog, a snake, a fairy dragon. I need to use these tokens more. A dire badger, everyone's favorite familiar.
Wait,
well,
If I
Dire
get
Badger?
to
Whoa.
25 with when I roll for spells, I should roll again. Yeah.
Yeah,
guess.
I mean, it is pretty, what's the term? It takes a long time to roll for each spell, so you can feel free to just, like, scroll down and, like, click randomly on that list,
Okay.
if you'd like. Yeah, it
I
is.
took one randomly.
I agree, C-Jack, it will be a total disaster. But, we'll see. The plan is to make it, like, a little more sensical, maybe. I wanna see some real character development, you know? That'll just be a month long, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, since our friends are still a bit occupied building their characters, chat, what's our starting location this time? This week we did Denny's at 2 a.m. and Hell, so maybe something a little more grounded might be a good plan this time. An oil factory. Okay. Why? What kind of oil? Greasy. All oil is greasy. That's what makes oil oil. For snail to eat. Okay, peace, Dylan. Snail. For snail to eat? Wait, what? They make snail oil at the snail oil factory. Okay, well, no other suggestions, I guess. We're starting at the oil factory, where oil for snails is made.
Wait, is that how they get their oil?
You know, don't you make snail oil?
No, I've always seen snails with oil on them. I just wondered where they got it from.
Yeah, I always thought that was mucus, but apparently it's snail oil
They go to
lubricant.
It's like a lubricant? Oh, for the bedroom?
For the bedroom?
Have I been looking at snails wrong this whole time?
You guys are
Snails-
acting like this common knowledge. Come on.
Snails don't need lubricant. They,
I'm so sorry, yes.
okay, I can't believe after I just put in this rule, but you know, we already started off this conversation with the hyena discussion. So, as I should
There's
inform you
that.
all that snails do not need lubricant because they pierce each other. They pierce each other
Gosh.
with their genitalia to reproduce.
Wait, I thought that
they're
was
all
headphones.
hermaphroditic. So now you know. Whether or not that comes up in this game, we'll find out. But we're starting off in the snail factory. It's set. Is it hot? And we lost all our viewers.
And it's gone.
Well. No regrets.
No
Okay,
regrets.
Snail Factory is... Oh, it's the Snail Factory. Yes, let us talk no more of snail sex, but we may speak of snails.
Let's gotta go.
Speaking of... Or, I don't know why I said speaking of, because this is not related, hopefully, at all to what we were just talking about. We have our first character ready. Muriel.
Yes.
Yes. That pen isn't working. 1 second. There we go. Muriel. The Hobgoblin.
Yes.
Yes. Muriel. The Hobgoblin. Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
Yes.
Outlander. You're a guy. I see.
I like animals.
You like animals?
Yes.
What's your favorite animal?
Yeah, hyenas.
God damn it. Okay, hyena likes hyenas. What do you like about hyenas?
They bite. They bite so hard. They are the ones that bites the hardest on mammals.
You like them for their hard bites. Okay.
Yes.
Any questions from the chat for Muriel? I have a question. Your family, your clan, tribe, etc. is the most important thing in your life. What's the name of your
Yes.
clan or tribe?
The spotted ones. Because we are very spotted hobgoblins.
You're part of the Spotted Wolves clan. Are you known for anything?
Our desire to eat anyone's face off.
You desire to eat faces.
Yes.
You must get along. You must be good at parties.
No.
I see
I
you have.
eat people's faces off on parties. They don't like that.
I see you have a trophy from an animal you killed.
Yes.
Who might that be? What might that be?
It was honestly a rhino.
A rhino.
I know that's kind of bad, but a rhino, yeah.
Oh no, you poach rhinos?
Technically, they weren't endangered when I was a child.
But then they were endangered once you started hunting them?
Yes.
Okay. Literally endangered rhinos. Good to know. A question from the chat. Do you like eating snails, Muriel?
No, they're slimy and they don't have faces.
They're slimy and they don't have faces, so you can't eat them. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, do you have any, like, I know your clan is important to you. What is it you want to, like, really accomplish in life? You know, what are you striving for?
Besides eating faces, I want to be alone with my clan and with the animals because anyone else is not important. So, I don't like anyone.
Wants to be isolated with animals, and you only want to eat some of their faces.
Yes.
But unfortunately, you still got your job at the snail factory, I guess. Okay.
Yes.
Up next, we have, I assume, this is Captain?
Captain Debating, that's right, but you can call me Captivating.
Okay. Captain Captain Tevading. You are a tiefling bard sailor, so you are quite captivating.
That is very correct.
And you're the captain of the ship. What's the name of your ship?
Name of our ship is the the Hansel Gluten.
The Hansel Gluten.
Hansel Gluten. You got to get that R in there. The
Sorry.
gluten.
Hansel Gluten. And what are you? What is the Hansel Gluten? Are you like merchant marines, pirates, simple merchant ship, ocean liner, cruise, ferry, riverboat?
Where it's so not so much a crew or merchant as much as one of those little pedaling swans, but I'm still the captain of it.
You're captain of a swan paddle boat named the Hansel Gluten.
That is correct.
Okay, understood. Any questions from the chat, by the way, for captivating? What I want to know is about these ruthless pirates who murdered your captain and crewmates. Was that on another paddle boat?
Yeah, so what happened was it wasn't a paddle boat; it was a canoe. And it, like I like the drama a little bit. I'll be honest; I kind of like to spice up the story. Truthfully, it was more like the guy renting the canoe rented it to someone else. But when you spin it like it's a bunch of pirates came and murdered your crew, it
Right.
makes a little bit of sense. And I had to kind of go with what I had, which is the little swan paddle boat.
Fair. And my question is, what was the name of this dastardly fellow who rented out your canoe?
The dastardly fellow was Smith John.
Smith John. I know him. He has a nice canoe. I wonder where he got it.
Oh, everyone asks him that, and it's the bane of my existence.
Is Cap your first name?
No, Capt is a title.
Okay.
My first name is Leslie, but that doesn't go too well on the cruise ships and things around. And it's a little more authoritative if I put in the captain.
So, does anybody call you Lestivating?
Not as many people as you would think.
Fair. Does anything inspire you?
Oh, what inspires me are jaunty little tap dance numbers on the sea while you sing along. Unfortunately, on a paddle boat, that doesn't quite work. It's wavy and kind of tippy, so you kind of have to go with what you can.
What's your favorite sea shanty? Or paddle boat shanty?
It goes a little something like this. Oh, my neck is long and my beak is a beak, and I'm swanning all through the sailing seas. And it goes on for like 3 to 8 more verses, depending on who's singing it.
Fair. Well, I think that's all the questions I have captivating. But, hopefully maybe someday you'll recover your canoe. In the meantime,
I hope so.
In the meantime, we have one more individual joining us. Rosfar.
No.
You're a Dragonborn fighter knight.
I'm a knight, but I'm not the best knight.
Okay.
It-
Okay. Sorry. The voice threw me off. Yes, you're not the best knight. Why?
Well, a lot of it is my words and actions. Like, I'll try and go out in the middle of a field and fire my bow at the enemies, only to realize it's part of the royal family out on a vacation.
You accidentally shoot at the royal family.
Yes, we try not to talk about that.
I've heard you're a bit small in stature for a knight. Is this true?
A little bit. The armor kind of sits weird. It kind of clunks around a lot when I run. Bits and pieces fall off.
Fair. Why, so you must be from a noble family then. What's the name of your family?
Well, going by the surname, it would be Parthuian.
Parthuian.
Yes,
Ah,
Parthuian.
The Parthuians. Of course. A noble family. Well trained in knighthood. A question from Renaissance Rosalind wants to know, do you have any pets?
I had a pet goldfish, and I forgot to feed it.
Forgot to feed goldfish? What was its name?
Goldie.
Goldie?
Yes, his name was Goldie.
Goldie the goldfish. Rest in peace, my friend. I understand sometimes things happen, but you do want to be a hero to the common folk. How?
I mean, I want to try and stand up for them and make them kind of be like an idol, but every time I try and do something, it seems like I kind of make my family worse and worse.
Things go awry.
It's like they keep telling me not to do this, and I just kind of keep doing it.
Won't stop fighting for what's right. I respect that. Question from C-Jack. I'm not asking that question. Question from Sonsonia.
I don't know what I would do, C-Jack. I don't know what I would do. Oh yeah, who in the royal family did you shoot? I shot one of the sons. There were 3 sons, Timothy, Tolloway, and Long John, but Long John's gone.
Shot Long John of the and they just let you off? Or do they not know?
You're gonna go ahead and stop there.
Oh, okay.
This is still a secret.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, nobody knows. Shot Long John, shot Prince Long John. Nobody knows. Juicy. Okay, well, I think that's all the background information we need to get started. And we already have the location. So, I'm going to make a very important roll now. Great. You're all going to be level 1. Last order of business. We need to figure out tokens. So if you have a token in mind you want to use, you can choose that now. Otherwise, I'd be happy to make a default or choose a default token for you. Muriel.
You can use a default for me because I don't have hobgoblins tokens.
Fair. Captivating, do you want me to find one for you?
Oh, that would be so lovely. So very lovely. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. What hobgoblin tokens do I have? Oh, I got this one. Here's Muriel.
Oh, Muriel from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
You know, if it means anything, you really do look to me like you eat things' faces.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 Delicious. What's your favorite part of the face to eat? The nose, the eyes?
Actually, it's the lips.
The lips?
Skin is so thin, so the blood just pushes out.
It's like you're kissing your meal. Mmm.
I'm gonna imagine
that would be nasty. No. I'm not that nasty.
Okay, here's, which one looks like they're a bard? This one. This is captivating.
Just the right amount of sex appeal. Thank you.
That's cool. I like that.
And finally, Rasfar, do you want me to find one for you?
Yes, please.
You got it. Okay, Rasfar, you're a Dragonborn fighter, but a very scrawny one. Although apparently you're 6 feet and 250 pounds.
Yeah, I put that in. I did not realize we were so scrawny.
Okay. Here's our
It's
basic.
a slight change I can make.
Now, we good. We're sticking with it.
Hell yeah, then.
Okay, here's Rasfar Parthulian. And And with that, I mean, I think we're just ready to get started. Y'all ready to do this?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to now roll in this world. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Do it.
Okay. Let's go. Welcome to this world, the world of Mythland. We find ourselves in Highland, the Silver Realm. Yes, filled with silver. Also, a realm. We find ourselves in the city of Stawold, outside the local snail oil factory, owned by the Dancing Boar Corporation. Off the old road near the Toadfen River, and the Fringula Forest, haunted by undead shadows, near the Megalith Downs, and Teedale, the city of omens. There's something you all know. Everybody knows this in this world. A vast dungeon lies beneath Barringer Hills. There's also something only one of you knows. Oh, this is a juicy one. I'm going to whisper it to you now, Amanda. Only you know this. You're the only person who knows this. So do with this information what you wish. Yes, juicy. Nevertheless, we now join our heroes as they go about their daily work inside the local snail oil factory. And from the chat, could we get some snail names? You go about your daily business here at the snail oil factory, where you make oil for snails. Bob, thank you, and Samantha, thank you. The oil slowly brews and bubbles. You need to supervise it. Your bosses are all snails. Of course, they run this place. You're just pathetic humanoids. And, well, it's just another Monday. Whew. Busy, tiring, exhausting. But, gotta do what you gotta do.
Aprusia.
Yes. The
pretty
foreman,
nice.
Bob, stands before you and says, "All right, it's time to get to work. Captivating, Rasfar, Muriel, go on. Get to your jobs."
Okay. Just gonna start working on a barrel over here.
Just gonna kind of come to this snake oil and begin to kind of work it, kind of massage the side and get a little tappy tap number and just kind of hum gently Barry White kind of tunes, just to it, kind of really get this stuff ready for the snails.
Good job, Muriel. I always knew I could count on you to turn that snake oil into snail oil.
Yes. It was I.
Captivating, don't just sing. Go on. Get to work. Paprusia needs to be oiled.
If there's one thing I could do in this life, it is oil a snail.
There's also some other workers here. I guess in this world, snails are like the overlords, and every other creature is just subservient. That's the canon now.
I love serving our snail overlords.
Thank you, Rasfire.
It only makes sense. I mean, look at the intense dedication in each of the eyes as they look a completely different direction. It's calming yet reassuring, a little intimidating the way I like it.
It's hard to get used to. So, I survive for now.
Sorry,
I have a
Muriel?
question for the foreman.
Yes. What do you ask the foreman?
Why is it that we're working with what is Overlord oil? No, snail oil. Yes.
Yes?
And why does this say snake oil?
You were turning this snake oil into snail oil. What's so difficult to understand about that?
I just thought we were going off the remedy that snake oil was a bunch of bunk.
That's, he gets flustered. Completely bunk. Listen,
Oh, okay.
you'll never, don't ask. If you ever see a snake, run away. Don't ask them about it. And definitely don't depart on a quest after this shift to find the snakes to get to the bottom of this.
Very interesting response. Okay.
Of course.
It's a very reasonable request. All he asks us to do is massage these snails, turn snake oil somehow into, snail oil, and not embark on a quest immediately after our shift. What's so hard about that?
Why would you... Are the oil to oil the snake, or are we oiling the... Are the oil to oil the snails, or are we taking oil from the snails? I am
What?
confused.
I mean, I kind of want to
Speak
take
up.
some oil from you.
Says Bob. You are taking this oil, snake oil that is extracted from snakes.
Muriel, hear me out.
Yes.
At the end of our shift, let's take some snail oil. I think we can lubricate our feet, and it will allow us to move faster.
Yes. Yes. That sounds good.
What are you whispering about over
Guys.
there?
I am massaging the snake oil to make it to snail oil.
Yes, excellent, says Bob.
Nothing to see here. Just massaging oil.
Now, massage it into handsome Frederick. Do I
Yes.
get any? Asks Ugly Frederick. No, shut up, Ugly Frederick, says Bob. And Ugly Frederick goes, oh, and he just very slowly walks away.
How come Muriel always gets handsome Frederick? Not fair.
There's
Because
enough
I'm
of me.
actually good at massaging.
There's enough of handsome Frederick to go around. Don't worry, says handsome Frederick.
I sneak on over to Rusfar and I whisper, I don't know what you guys were talking about, but my complete lack of actual confidence and constant need to be a part of things and the center of attention, it's just driving me to be a part of it. I don't care what it is. Let's do it.
Okay, get yourself a hand of snail oil whenever we're done.
Okay, you can all make snail oil. God damn it. You can all make sleight of hand checks. Oh, God.
Sleight of snail check?
Sleight of hand checks. Oh, God.
Oh no, I have -1.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
But, Larry, you're playing Rosfar, right?
I'm captivating.
Oh, okay.
Jojo's playing Rosfar.
Yes, thank you. Rosfar and Muriel, you try to pick up the snail oil, but it's too slippery. It slides off your hand and makes a swoosh noise in the center. And
Oh, no.
Bob suddenly reels up. Is somebody attempting to steal snail oil? Rosfar, Muriel, come to my office immediately.
I was just taking more for massaging Frederick.
I was just getting it in my hand so I can massage Papruzia.
You can, you can make deception checks.
Can I possibly make it a perception? Or a persuasion?
No, you're lying.
Oh, fuck. Okay, you said it was perception? I can't
Yep.
even remember.
Deception.
Deception, got it, thank you.
Okay. He says, very well, Muriel, but stop your weird whispering about faces. You, Rosfar. Papruzia has already been slathered down with oil. Look at her.
Oh.
She's shining. She's glistening. She's beautiful.
She is rather beautiful.
You're lying, he says. Come to my office.
Okay.
Okay, did you go with him to his office?
Yes. I want to see
Okay.
what happens.
Hold on, I guess I'll make an office.
I'm not gonna kill my foreman. I gotta maintain this job.
At least not in the open.
You walk off with the foreman.
Remember the plan, Muriel? So I just walk away.
Handsome Frederick says, "Oh, what a shame.
Yes.
You know what the
And
foreman
I
does
keep
to
massaging
those
him.
who walk off with him like that.
What do we do?
He chastises them and tells them they're doing a very bad job.
Is that all? Does he
Sometimes
eat
he
the
eats them as
faces?
well. Foreman Bob
Um,
doesn't mess around," says Handsome Frederick.
I'm just going to talk to captivating a bit. See you soon.
Okay, you walk up as the other two head off. You go and talk to the captain.
Captain is just beaming because the foreman was talking about how wonderfully slathered up Prussia was. That was his work.
Yes, I think Rasvar is in danger. Like a
In-
lot of danger. Like eating faces kind of danger.
So what I'm hearing is he's getting all the attention from the foreman and we're being left behind. That is bullshit.
If you want to believe that, yes.
We should just storm in. We should just storm in right now.
Sure, that is for the best. Yes.
Handsome
I just
Frederick says, "Wait, where are you going? Come back here, I need to be slathered."
You're already handsome. You don't need more oil.
Oh, he says, blushing. "Oh, flattery will get you everywhere." Ugly Frederick says, can I come along too?"
No.
Oh.
No one likes you, ugly Frederick.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Ugly Frederick, says Handsome Frederick.
Good one, handsome Frederick.
Thanks. He extends a pseudopod to high five. What? Who? Wait. Okay. Oh my God. How do you already have 1,000 channel points? Okay.
Wait, did someone just send you that?
Somebody just bestowed a firearm upon Ugly Frederick. God, I knew I should have made that worth more
No!
points.
Oh shit, he has a
No
fucking
way!
gun! Guys!
Okay.
Run!
Ugly Frederick says he reaches into his shell. Okay.
Let him gone!
Ugly Frederick reaches
not
into his
witnessing
shell and pulls out a gun. He says,
Oh, shit.
"I ain't fucking around, okay? I'm tired of this joint. Everybody calls me ugly. I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm gonna make that more expensive."
Oh my god!
You
It's a snake with a gun.
shut the fuck up, he says. Shut the fuck up, everybody. And he turns and he just shoots at Handsome Frederick right there on the spot. Not so handsome now, are ya? Oh my God, he crits.
No!
Handsome Frederick is just splattered against the snake oil barrel. Holy
Oh
shit,
my
says Paparusia, and she like flees over the banister very slowly. Everybody else runs away.
Do I happen to hear gunshots?
No, you're still with the foreman in the office.
I thought I'd be loud enough!
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hold on, it's just Muriel and
Oh, no.
captivating. He points his gun at you and says, "All right, I got a few demands." C-Jack, what's his demands? You gave him the gun. What is he demanding?
See, Jack, this is amazing.
God damn it!
I want some gold oil.
I want a $10,000. I want... Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable. Stop calling me ugly Frederick. I'm gorgeous Frederick now. Actually, I'm not even Frederick. I'm Frederica. I'm gorgeous Frederica. Do you agree?
Okay.
Yes. Is this
yes.
a new kind of thing you're trying out with Frederica?
Yes. Shut up. I got a gun, he says. Okay, now
I'm sorry that I called you Frederick.
you're
instead
coming.
of Frederica.
You're coming with me to the foreman's office. I'm taking you all hostage.
Yeah, absolutely. Are we gonna be on TV? I don't care. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, you start heading towards the foreman's office, but Frederica is a snail, and they they go very slowly. So in the meantime, we join Rosfar and Bob in the office. So you just walked in.
Listen, I don't understand why we're using snake oil to make snail oil.
It's none of your concern. Listen, Rosfar, I like you. I like the work you do. But it was clear you were trying to steal from the company back there. I don't want to let you go on the spot, but you know, we are your genetically superior overlords.
You're gonna let me go?
I really have to consider it, Rosfar, but I want to hear what you have to say before I make any decisions.
I'm so confused. I'm so conflicted. I mean, I need this job to support my 3 kids, but if there's something going on, if you're taking snake oil and you're turning it into snail oil, I mean, there's something more to this.
He clears his throat, his snail throat, and says, That's none of your concern, he says. There's nothing more to know. Listen, the snakes, they all live happy lives out on the snake farm, and we take their oil and turn it into snail oil.
Well, how do you know that?
Whoa, hey, don't get testy with me, he says. Remember who you're talking to. I'm a real snail.
You know what? If you're a snail, it's time to make some escargot. Can I use my breath weapon?
Sure. I guess he'll make a dexterity save, which he'll have like a -4 to, because he's a snail.
God, wait, how do I do this again?
Oh my, he got a 12. What's your DC? Hold on, I can check. It's 8 plus your con plus your proficiency. Your con is 0. 2, it's 10. He actually ducks into a shell as your breath weapon goes off. Place path. And he gets up and says, "How dare you, sir? I'm not letting you go. Not here and not out of this office." It's at this point that the door slams open. And stepping inside with their hands up are Muriel and Captivating. And behind them, gorgeous Frederica. What the fuck, says Bob. Yeah.
Yo,
hey,
that's a fucking gun.
Shut up, says gorgeous Frederica. I'm taking you all hostage.
Do what she says.
You're giving a trinket to Bob? Okay, I'll roll on the trinket table. Bob says, "Wait, before you do anything." I do need to make these rewards worth more. Before you do anything, look, I have a tiny silver bell with a clapper. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't think that's useful.
Shut up, Bob. Nobody cares about your bell, even if it has a clapper. Oh, says Bob, and he slinks back in his seat.
Wait. I heard about this. Isn't that the bell that only people who believe in Snail Santa can hear the ringing of?
That's right. How did you know?
Snail Santa?
I believe, and I heard it go off as you pulled it out. I've always believed.
You believe in Snail Santa? Says Bob. That's
I
embarrassing.
believe in Snail Santa's genetically superior ability to somehow give gifts around the world in a single night, even though he's a snail.
Very impressive.
That's a lie, says gorgeous Frederica. The only gifts come from point rewards on Twitch.
Wait, there's a snail Santa? Wait. I thought that I was told it was Dragon Santa.
He has many disguises. He is just Santa. I
Okay,
know
now-
Hobgoblin Santa, and yeah, it's they have many disguises because everybody should like them, and people that don't eat faces that look like them, something like that. It's fucking weird.
You and your faces, Muriel.
Gorgeous Frederica lets off a bunch of shots into the air and says, "Everybody shut up! Snail Santa isn't real. The only thing that's real is me, this gun, and your lives, which will soon be over if you don't comply."
Is this office not real?
No, it's just a Roll20 map. Shut up. Now line up on the desk, he said. They say.
Short end or long end?
The long end. Bob lines up with his tentacles in the air. All right. Now one of you knows a secret. One of you does, and I want to hear it. Which one is it? Is it you? He
It's
says.
Bob.
You?
It's Bob.
It's Bob.
Obviously, it's Bob.
It's
What?
Bob.
It's probably Bob. I've been very open about how I've been urinating the bed until I was 24.
I know. You tell me every time you shine my shell. Bob, says gorgeous Frederica. Tell me, come on. Spill the beans. Where's this snake oil coming from? Bob puts his tentacles, his pseudopods, to the ground and says, All right, I'll talk. He looks off into the distance and says, There's a village far from here, where all snake oil is harvested. He walks over to the window and opens the blinds, looking out. They say there's only 10 snakes left in this world, and Snail Co. milks them all for snail oil.
You mean I was right?
You were right, he says. The snakes, they're endangered. Each one has a face that can be eaten. It's not relevant to this conversation, but I figured I should mention that.
Snake face. Okay.
One of them, their leader, his name is Smith John. He owns a canoe.
Muriel, I think you got another face you can eat.
Excellent.
I knew that snail oil was coming from somewhere, says gorgeous Frederica. All right. Now die, Bob. And they fire. Ah, shit! I'm out of ammo, says gorgeous Frederica.
You don't say.
Everybody lunge him.
Make some attacks if you want to.
I want to jump off and tap dance upon gorgeous Frederica.
Okay. Make a grappling check?
Assuming that would be like athletics.
Yep. Okay, you successfully hop onto gorgeous Frederica And gorgeous Frederica says, "No, not singing in the rain. No."
I'm just like tapping along, and then I'm just doing like some Snail Santa songs, like everyone believes in Snail Santa and how fast he can go.
No, the rhythm, it's too powerful. I can't take it. Says gorgeous Frederica, and they die.
Well, that was anti-dramatic, anticlimactic.
That ended very quickly.
Well,
Well, that's the reason why they were ugly. Frederica.
I guess
They
the
were
secret
weak.
out. I guess the secret is out, says Bob. Hey, wait a minute.
So,
You still tried to kill me, he says to Rafar.
yeah, I understand that, but seeing how you guys are causing possibly the mass extinction of a species, I think you got a little
I
bit.
cast Arms of Hadder at Bob.
You cast what?
Arms of Hadder.
Oh, okay. Bob will make a strength save. Bob makes a save.
Fuck.
The arms reach out of the ground, but his pseudopods are too powerful and he disperses them. He says, "Ha! You'll never defeat me. I'm Bob, the snail foreman. And you are now all my captives. I don't need a gun to finish you."
Well, maybe I can finish you, and I go for the bardic seduction.
Oh my god. Hey man, roll persuasion.
I was about to do persuasion check. Yes. Captivating. You're so captivating.
Fool, he says. I have a beautiful wife.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw the moment. I kind of went for it. I misjudged. It makes sense. You guys are far genetically superior. You wouldn't want someone like me, anyways.
Now bargain with me for your lives. What can you do for Foreman Bob? Says Bob.
Who is Bob looking at?
He's looking at Rafar.
Ah, fuck. Maybe could we make a deal?
Yes. What can you offer Bob?
We could possibly offer you a seat on the. Guys, help me! I'm trying to think something about snakes. Fucking help me here.
We could offer you a seat on a swan paddle boat.
Yes,
He says.
we can offer you a seat.
Very well. Take me on a ride down the river in a swan paddle boat.
I can guarantee you'll enjoy this.
Yes.
Damn it, I don't know if I have a swan paddle boat token. Oh,
Very
just
specific
use a regular
request.
swan.
There you go.
Okay, I cast you go for a swan paddle boat ride.
An escargot cart. I just saw that.
You with the foreman following you, his tentacles out. You go to the local underground pond to
The
Yeah.
screen is black for me.
I know, sorry, I'm there we go.
Invisible light. Ooh, this looks nice.
Let me copy paste y'all.
All right.
I'm not gonna have to swim.
I definitely need to make these rewards expensive. What has happened in the last 20 minutes?
This has been the best. This has been the best session yet. Is what's happened.
There's the swan paddle boat. Wait, what happened to oh god, okay.
Where am I?
There's
Oh,
Muriel.
wait, there I am.
There's
Muriel.
there's Muriel. Where's
Where's Captain?
where's the captain? Where's the captain? There's the captain, the head of the paddle boat.
There he is.
Was forgotten in the
At the helm of the
office.
ship.
Whee! Says Bob. As you make your way. Hold on, let me get the appropriate music. You make your way down the pond. On this paddle boat. Excellent, says Bob. This is all I ever wanted. Was to go on a paddle bite with you, Captain.
It's always been my dream too. And then I like slyly just like accidentally put my hand on one of his little tentacle hands.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage.
I gotta say, the audio is perfect for this.
Make the check. Hold on, I might have missed. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
14.
that is correct.
Bob. No, it is not actually. Bob blushes and goes. You know what?
But I
I
just
lied
like put
Me and my wife are getting a divorce.
shh, and I put like one of my fingers up on what I assume is a hole for his mouth. I'm not 100% sure. And I just go, shh, it's okay. We don't need to talk about any of that. We just need to be here together in this moment.
I agree, and he leans forward to kiss you.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
Me neither. Are you nauseous because I am?
I mean, I
Yeah.
get that you eat faces, but like, have you seen this before?
No. This is something very new that I don't particularly like.
And then I reciprocate the kiss.
Right as your lips,
Oh,
or
oh,
your
wow,
lips,
okay, I
and
wanna get
his
out now.
his like
really wanna hop ship with me?
genitalia extension thing are about to touch.
Uh,
He turns away and says, "Like said, I'm
eyes.
sorry.
Oh.
What I told
No,
you before is true. I misled all of you." He starts crying and wipes a tear away with a soda pod.
What do you
I
want
don't think
about
I can
Bob?
love captivating as long as I know those snakes are out there being exploited for their oil.
You see, I knew he was a good guy.
And I just like I turn away, like trying to like not show my emotions, and I say, I understand. You know, it takes time to love again, and it takes fulfilling a side quest involving snakes that happen to correlate with all of our backstories pretty well.
I can see a snail marriage at the end of this.
Bob says,
Please.
"Do you want to make it the main quest?"
And I like his head, like captivating's head, like pops up a little excitement and just turns around to look at Bob.
Well, if we can, do you guys want to go help the snakes? Says Bob to Muriel and Rafar.
I mean, yeah, that was the whole reason why we're here.
Sure. As long as you keep it on the down low with the kissing.
Yeah. Make sure that we
I promise
Get
not
them
to
if you
kiss.
want to do shit.
I made a promise to my mother to not kiss until I'm married. I know I'm going through a divorce right now. Okay, don't think too hard about that. First, to get to the Snake Village, you must travel through terrible lands. From the chat, can we get some fantasy locations? You know what I'm talking about. The halls of Chapstick, the butts of demons, the Larflar's lair, you know, whatever.
A cave of glittering geodes, and all of the geodes are made out of chocolate money.
Marafacieno. The ballroom from
Sounds
Final
like
Fantasy
acid.
VIII, and Poop Valley.
Valley.
God damn it. Yes,
To Poop Valley!
we need to travel through the land of Myra Facinio. Poop
Caverns
Valley
of Tide.
and the caverns of Tide Pods.
Don't eat them.
That
just
will
look
be
so
the
good.
greatest trial, to not eat the Tide Pods, says Bob. But
So
what
long
do
they don't have
They
faces,
look
I
like
don't
little
want to eat them.
candies.
Bob says, very well. Shall we paddle off, my love?
Yes. And then he just kind of like blushes a little bit and is kind of like taking his hair and kind of covering a little bit because he's so embarrassed. You know, you mentioned marriage earlier.
This is the kind of relationship we stand in Total Improv. And so we set off. Our heroes set off. Their first stop, the mystical city of Myrafacieno, where, the city of omens. Yes, the city of omens. As they make their way through the ponds, trailing up and down, they look ahead at the adventure beyond. Nervous, perhaps worried about what awaits. But already love has sparked amongst the group. And they know now that their mission is a noble one. Bob says, come, let us go up through the fountain. And you start paddling straight up a waterfall with all your might and pop out right in the middle of the city, in the local fountain square.
Oh, I remember this place from last week.
Last week? You were here last week? Says
No,
Bob.
don't ask me about
We working.
This place is a dangerous place. It's filled with generic Dungeons and Dragons tokens. Look at how normal these people are, he says.
it. Oh god. Is that a human?
That's a human? And look, an elf standing with an orc.
Oh God, it's even worse than ugly Frederick.
Look, a fighter with an
I
axe.
don't even want to eat their faces. They're so generic.
And look,
God, everywhere I look, I just get more sick.
a monk and an owl, a regular familiar.
A woman whose hair is stuck floating in the air.
Oh God, it's an owl, not some random unicorn or something like that from a wizard.
It's not a unit owl.
It's just an owl.
It's not even a were owl.
Not even a were owl.
Okay, Bob.
This guy over here. Hold on, I just want to make sure we're centered. There we go. This guy over here approaches and says, hark, travelers! Welcome to the mystic land of Myrafacieno. Seek ye a brave quest?
Yes, we're here to help out with the exploits of the snake oil.
Ye
We're
wish to
helping.
depart on a quest for the snake oil, he says. Then you must register with the local adventurers guild.
Okay,
Ugh, paperwork.
But, alack and alas, a terrible thing has happened. The son of the noble king, Prince Long John, hath been shot by a fell creature. Perhaps ye seek to solve this quest.
Muriel, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. No, I heard something about Long John. I heard he might be out in the woods.
In the woods, saith ye? In the Frangula forest, haunted by
Yeah, he's
undead
out-
shadows?
He's out in the Frangula forest. Is that persuasion?
That's deception.
God, I have a +6 to that. I'm never gonna get to use it. Deception.
I
Yeah,
see.
he's out in the Frangula forest.
I see. I shall put up a quest with the local adventurers guild to get to the bottom of this. And he walks away. Please come to the local tavern if you seek more level 1 quests.
Do we want to follow him?
To the tavern?
Do we have to? I was nauseous when he talked.
I mean, do we want to liberate these snakes? Do we want to liberate the snakes?
I want to get married, dang it. So whatever we can do to get there as fast as possible.
I think we should liberate the snakes.
I don't
It
got time for
seems
this
it
Wizards
was.
of the Coast shit, says Bob.
We might even hear some snake jazz.
Oh my god. I love snake jazz.
Me
Yeah,
too,
okay.
oh my god.
We have so much in common. Oh my god.
Oh, God. Muriel, I'm sorry for any nausea.
Yes.
Halt, travelers, says this dwarf as you walk away. This is a town only for great adventurers. What's the
Oh,
name of your
shut up.
traveling band?
I want you to shut up so I don't eat your face.
We're called the Tide Pods.
The Tide Pods.
We're called
Hey,
the
a
Tide.
most peculiar name. You know, alas, my brother, he was killed by a dragon atop the mountain far off. I would pay a great fortune for one who was able to slay that dragon. And then, like, this orc
Yeah.
walks over and says, "Oh, oh, my cat, my cat! If only I could find my cat, Whiskers! If only!" And then this monk passes by and says, "Ah, they say a great potion is hidden underneath the city, where a dungeon lies." They all start, like, swarming around you, just
Dwarf
saying
guy?
NPC dialogue.
We're
I'm not gonna
surrounded.
go
Oh my
ahead
God.
and kill my own creatures.
You can get a familiar
gonna
at the
kill my
local
cat.
wizard shop.
A familiar?
Does anyone have like a match or something? Can we like burn down this town?
There's a bounty out on the local wolf's pelts. I
Captivating
seek
food
the
and
lost scrolls of Chamberlain.
Are you trying to burn the house? Burn the town down? Captivating?
Woof.
I'm like taking my oil and I'm already dousing some doors. Like maybe I don't know.
I mean, I'm down. I'll light everything on fire if you want to set the fuel out.
I seek
Yes.
Fire breath.
I seek
And I
an
just said
escort for my caravan south to the mythic city.
Yeah. Some of the adventurers can help you with that. Ariel, come over here.
I have a tinder box. I can.
I
Burn
have my
shit.
fire breath.
Didn't you breathe that fire breath before?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There is a rumor the
Stealing.
king turns into a ghoul at night.
Okay, I am like I've got my oil from my lamp. I am dousing doors. I'm taking little fingerfuls and marking them on people's faces. I'm like, someone do this already. I don't have anything.
Hey, Ariel, get the tinderbox. I'll help him.
A
have
ghost
a
haunts the
tinderbox.
local opera. Please, we seek
Activating,
assistance.
give me more fuel.
I ignite my tinder.
Some say orcs are misunderstood. I say the same. We need
Guys,
somebody.
they're everywhere.
Burn!
I searched the lost song.
Wait, where did you come from? You
They-
came out of the goose.
Another
It's
one
wrong.
erupts from the goose. Please,
Guys, we gotta do something. We're surrounded.
my father, he was slain in the war 5 years ago. It will start again. You feel, you look, you start feeling something inside of your chest.
Is it fire?
Your mouth bursts open involuntarily, and out comes a man, and he says, "My ship sets sail for
How are you in
Warrington
there?
on the morrow. Do you seek passage?"
For a split second, it looked like that token said his name was Bob.
Bob says, "We need to get out of here now. This is a class X NPC invasion."
It's an XK class NPC scenario.
we need to run.
Quick, follow Bob. Where's Bob running?
Bob like just rips these NPCs limb from limb and runs as more appear around you.
Let's go.
grabbing limbs and throwing them at people as we're escaping.
Would you like to hear
If
my
any heads
tale?
are loose, I will take the face off also.
Hot shots with my bow and arrow.
I have another song! You start fleeing, but they keep popping up around you. Make athletics checks to flee.
Damn it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I am athletic.
You're all easily able to outrun the. Oh, but Bob starts lagging behind. Another NPC appears on top of him. Hey, the dwarven mines down south are said to be filled with booty.
They're coming everywhere. We can't let your
Please.
lover die.
Help me, says Bob. He sends out his superbots.
I jump up on like the nearest crate or anything, and I will listen to your song, and I give bardic inspiration to Bob.
Okay. He gets a -4 plus 1d6. Okay. Bob shucks off the dwarf and manages to run free. A wizard appears behind you. I know a terrible tale, but you just like push him to the ground and flee.
Get the fuck out of here.
And
I
you
just want to kick the little moon lady right next to us, right here.
panting. She flies off. And Bob like lights a match as you flee and sets fire to all the oil you poured around. Everything gets set aflame.
Fuck this joint. We're out.
That was the most terrible thing I've ever experienced in my life, says Bob.
I've never had an experience where I didn't want to be the attention of a crowd like that.
I didn't even want to eat their face.
The entire medieval city is set aflame. But
captivating. I think you're gonna have to say goodbye to the goose.
Yes, unfortunately, the
It's
paddle
possible.
boat is destroyed.
It was time. It would have wanted a Viking funeral like that.
Panting, you make it out of Miraficiano. You look back. It looks like the NPCs all perished in the fire.
Good.
If another one of those comes out of my mouth,
I'll kill you. Don't worry.
wait. No.
Well, we made it. But our trials aren't over yet, says Bob. The next stop is Poop Valley.
All right, we on to Poop Valley.
But first,
Is it literal poop or is it figuratively poop?
we'll find out, says Bob, right after this 10-minute intermission.
Could we call that a short rest?
Sure.
Breath weapon recharge! Because I fucked that up in the very beginning.
So we'll all be back in 10 minutes. That was a good bit. I'm gonna have to clip that.
That was interesting.
Finally, all my SCP experience came in handy.
I hope I wasn't metagaming earlier. I wasn't trying to do that.
If you hope you weren't what?
Metagaming.
Oh no, this is. Have you watched these before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I always feel like I might be doing that.
No, we good, fam. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Then I gotta do some prep, so I'll be here during intermission. But yeah, we'll be back in 10, folks. Stick around.
Chat, what are you guys thinking about the session so far? Bob's finding love. I tried to turn him into escargot. Failed miserably. I've been craving some snails. I get that. I get that. We'll do a quick peek.
We're all craving a little Bob today.
Oh, you're still here. I forget that. Yes, a little Bob.
I just got back.
I'm so glad I didn't turn him into escargot.
An emotional ride, and it'll only get heavier.
Oh, dude, this is just... I love this. This is what I need.
Nice.
Is it okay to call D&D my drug?
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Dungeons and dankness.
I need to find some pictures of Tide Pods.
Of what? Man, I'm really hoping we can go to the cave of the Tide Pods. I'm gonna try and trick Muriel and draw a little face on a Tide Pod and see if she'll eat it.
It's been promised. There's one of the steps on the way.
Oh, it has been promised. Okay. So I guess that's something between you and me then. I guess Muriel.
Unless something happens. We do our suggestions. Except if it's asking if a character is pregnant or not.
Yeah. Are male dragonborn able to get pregnant? What is the reproductive anatomy of a dragonborn?
Presumably they have
I'm pretty
clothing.
sure. I would assume they're like mules, you know, like they can be produced, but they can't produce with anything else.
One of the things I'm picturing from early on is, I think it was captivating, petting this, what is it? What was her name? What was the colorful snail's name?
Was it Persephone or something like that?
No, it's not. It was a P, but I can only just imagine her. Or I can imagine captivating just petting the snail and going, man, you know, wait, what is it you said? Papruzia, what were you saying to the snail every day?
Oh, I've already forgotten.
I know, I forgot that too. I
was
wanted
that-
to say it.
It was
there.
that
I
you
didn't
pissed the
wanna-
bed until 23.
Yes!
That's
You're sitting there,
it.
you're petting Papruzia. Hey, did you know that I pissed the bed today? Just every day going to Papruzia. Yeah, I pissed the bed this morning. Just want to let you know.
It's like one of his like starter conversations. He's just like a vegan. He has to tell someone the minute he starts a conversation with them.
Hey,
Man, hey, do you piss the bed?
what?
Hey, do you piss the bed?
No,
Just start the conversation.
but I am vegan. By the way.
Sorry.
Guys, I'm sorry. I have to let you know I am a Pastafarian. I have to remain by that.
I couldn't keep my credentials if I didn't say it.
So, okay, what am I supposed to call you, my guy? Salmon?
I'm known as Salman Corbett. You can call me Corb, Corbutt. DM. Solly KP. That's my
If you
stage
don't mind
name.
me asking, well, Solly, if you don't mind me asking, do you have a list set up for your campaign for people?
We have 4 people on board.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want to do 5 people.
My main thing is if I can't get in on it, I want to watch.
You want to watch?
Yeah, at least
Of
want
course.
one of the spectators watching. Dude, you
It's-
know I'm gonna watch it at least.
It's gonna be streamed live on this channel. Yeah. Well, it's a promotional time. come and tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for Total Improv, the campaign. We'll see how it goes. I have been thinking like it would be fun if we had like a guest spot every session for somebody to just play a random NPC that pops up. If you want to be the first one.
I'm down to do that. I've always thought of stuff like if you're doing like a month campaign type situation, you have someone come in and be like the big bad that's represented at the end. BBEG, I guess. Is it BBEG or BBEG?
I call it a bubug.
A bug, okay.
Bubug.
I'm ready to summon Tarask, though.
I know somebody's already saving up 10,000 points right now.
I am. That's me.
Oh, great.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
am gonna make sure that happens.
I think if I learned anything this session already, it's that I need to bump up the point thresholds just a little bit.
Put a 0 behind each one.
I was hoping somebody would do Spotlight. That's the one I'm excited for.
What's Spotlight?
You can, it's 500. You redeem it to make a chosen character give a short monologue about their feelings on the current situation.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, yes. I will start doing that if I can't save up for Tarask. I guess my real thing is how am I gonna grab more channel points? Is like by watching and doing stuff like that?
Yep, you accumulate channel points by watching. I learned this yesterday. I got them confused with bits, and then I set up a whole bit thing, and it's way too much work.
If you bits.
Oh really? You get, yeah,
How
the streams are about 3 hours long, and the average person who isn't subscribed on Twitch, by the way. You can, I think the average is 220 per hour for a player who's active, or a viewer who's active, and I guess it's 440 for a subscriber. So for an average session, that's like 2.5, 3 hours long. That's like 600 points.
Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shameless plug for a minute. Everybody go ahead and follow me on YouTube at D&D Total Improv. I've got 5 subscribers right now, and yeah.
That's my plug. Yeah, these replays, by the way, they disappear off Twitch, but I do upload each one to YouTube. You can find the social links here in the Twitch, on the Twitch page.
Definitely gonna do that.
Kill the sun and we'll have fun. That was the first one I watched.
It's
that was
D&D, if you just, I think it comes up if you just go to YouTube and look up D&D Total Improv. But there's also, I have a social link on the Twitch channel page, CJack, which you can click on. Hey,
If you
boom.
type in D&D Total Improv, it will come up.
Nice.
Nice, there it is.
That's why I gave this guy VIP status.
Yeah. Oh, was it not that he was the first person to use the point system?
No, I gave CJack VIP before I even became affiliate, because he's a very dedicated viewer. Thank you for watching, CJack. And for subbing now,
okay.
that's great.
Is CJack in the Discord?
No,
Oh, dang, okay.
I was thinking about setting up a community Discord for Total Improv, because the one I've been using is just for
Like players.
yeah, it's just setting up players, and it's my Discord that I use for private games with clients.
Well, dude, it's good to have that kind of private server you're using for that situation. So having a community one would just, honestly, that would be good. I'm trying to talk, I can't.
Hey, yeah,
There's no downside in having a second Discord is what it seems like.
I agree, and now that people are asking, I think I will create one.
Do it.
Do it. Give me admin,
Do
please.
it.
Before the session tomorrow, I'll be making a second community server.
See, Jack, we will worship you like a god.
And CJack can have the first VIP role on Discord as well.
I mean, he deserves.
Yes.
I will say, Sal, if
Oh.
there is,
Yeah.
there's another Joe, there's gonna be a bloodbath.
There's another what?
If there's another Joe, there's gonna be a bloodbath.
There is another Joe that plays these regularly.
Yeah, I saw there was a Joe yesterday, and I haven't met up with him yet. But whenever him and I get into a game together, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be a Joe off.
Yes. I've been fighting for 23 years.
Kind of like certain like little furry animals, you have to separate the siblings because they'll just kill each other, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so. Or like if you have my situation was 2 dogs growing up at the same age, who's gonna be the alpha?
Okay. Are y'all looking at Roll20 now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's time to
Poop Valley?
break intermission. As you can see, our heroes have reached Poop Valley.
Oh gosh.
Ew. Oh god.
So it's literal poop then.
Oh god.
What else would it be? It's poop. It's poop.
I th-
It's
I
poop
thought it
I
Valley.
was
like-
hoping for that it's just very bad place, not that it's poop.
or like the poop deck on a ship. It's just a name, not actual poop.
No, it's Poop Valley.
Yes.
Hey, from the chat, could we get some poop names?
DM, give me 2 minutes. My headset's about to die.
Oh yeah, no worries. We're doing a slow start, slow ramp up. Hey, Muriel, could you roll a 1d10? Let's roll in a random encounter here.
2.
2. Okay. And so our heroes, having found themselves fleeing from the fantasy city of terrible NPCs, made their way to the dreaded Poop Valley, wherein lies poop. However, a greater trial awaited, for standing in the midst of the poop of Poop Valley is a bullywug and a giant frog. Thank you for the names, chat. Yes, sitting on 2 piles of poop, you see 2 frog-like beings. As you approach, and they go, out. I am Fecal Brian, guardian of Poop Valley. Ribbit. Do you seek to pass through Poop Valley? Ribbit. This is
We
my
seek-
friend, the giant frog, Proofrian.
You know, they're not quite snails, but I just have this inkling that they're still superior to us guys.
And do they make their own oil?
We don't make oil, we use mucus. Ribbit, says Fecal Brian.
Okay, they're on the fence for me.
Nasty.
Muriel, I think you're the deciding factor.
Eat their faces.
Okay, let's eat the faces.
I call the legs.
Wait, hold on, says Fecal Brian. Oh, whoa, wait.
Ah,
Listen, you don't have to eat me. I come bearing a riddle. Underneath one of these poop piles lies the answer to your problem.
I'm still going to eat their faces.
Ah, god damn it.
So, wait, I'm confused. You have my father's love underneath one of these poop piles?
That's right.
You-
I have a father's love, a new swan paddle boat, a face, an edible face,
Guys, that's
and
awesome.
and divorce papers
You have
underneath
2
one of these
faces.
piles of poop.
You have 2 faces.
He has 2 faces? Wait,
Uh,
is it like a Voldemort situation?
Profian and Fecal Brian. 2
Yes,
faces.
they have. Yes, he's two-faced. It's a Voldemort situation. It's
Oh, God.
it's a Philosopher's Stone Voldemort situation, or Sorcerer's Stone for all you filthy Yankees.
Beautiful creature.
I am Fecal Brian.
My star.
Fecal Porphyrian Brian.
I don't trust Poop Valley, says Bob. I want those divorce papers, though.
You're gonna need to start looking around then, Bob. You're gonna get your hands dirty, your tentacles dirty, whatever they are.
But as the chat
Bob.
has suggested, says Fecal Brian, underneath, if you don't find what you are searching for, instead you'll find a book.
Those books are boring.
I
That's
don't
right.
read. I can't read.
Well, many of them don't even have pictures.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Extra book. I'm out. I'm a knight, but I can only barely read.
My dad never read to me at night because he didn't love me, so I don't like books.
My
Okay.
tribe doesn't even have books. I can't read.
Guys, we're getting off topic. Fecal Brian, what's the riddle?
Right, I forgot. I said there was a riddle. And it's not just sifting through poop.
It's a math book.
Right, okay, here's my riddle. 1 second. I'm just thinking about it. Okay.
If he doesn't tell it soon, I will
You,
eat this.
you saw me where I never was and where I could not be. And yet within that very place, my face you often see. What am I?
Okay, now this uses persuasion, right? No.
You can roll persuasion. Oh my god.
Finally!
Fecal Brian.
It seems...
Fecal Brian says, "Oh my god. I love you. I love you."
Wait,
No more love. I will throw
it's
up.
turning into a weird union.
Kiss me, and then kiss my other backwards head face.
I kiss both of his head faces.
Bob says, "Stay away from my man!"
Ball.
And he picks up Fecal Brian and in his hands and just rends him in two, killing him instantly.
No! Bob, I loved him.
You're mine, says Bob.
Wait.
I pull out my trident. And I'm just gonna hold it. I just want him to know. And I'm gonna walk away.
Don't worry, Bob. No faces of a frog could ever get in between us.
You don't understand, says Bob. I thought you loved me.
Start rummaging through some shit.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Bob, I'm so confused. Are you falling for Rasfar now and not me?
I love... Fuck. Okay, we're rolling with it. I love all of you, says Bob.
Bob,
Even Muriel.
Ew, 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 ew. No, no,
Oh no,
no.
Rafar digging
no.
through this poop pile. You don't pull out what you're looking for. Instead, you find international bestseller Perfect Sign.
Look, Bob, if this is what you want, I'm open to a polyamorous relationship.
Thanks.
We've taken another turn, my friend.
I don't want to be here anymore.
How do you feel being part of a 4-person marriage now?
I don't want to be a part of this.
We can
Rafar.
at least provide you with as many faces as you want. Yes?
Your hands are covered in poop, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a stream and wash that.
The stream is made of poop. It's
No!
diarrhea. It's Poop Valley. This is where the music
God,
peaks.
I'm like, that was perfect. The little violin part.
I'm just gonna take my javelin and start piercing through some poop.
Okay, make an investigation check.
We dig through some more shit. My hands are already dirty.
Oh, nice. Okay. Captivating. With your spear, you're able to pierce. Hold on. You reach in and you pull out of this poop pile a brand new boat.
It's beautiful. I've always wanted a brown-colored swan boat.
How did he find a boat?
Is it inflatable or something?
He just knew. However, Rafar, all you find is international bestseller Reign of Wolves.
All right.
I have a staff that I use to dig up through this poop.
Okay, make an investigation.
I'm just frantically looking for somewhere to wash my hands. Please.
I find something.
Oh, nice. Muriel, you find a face.
It's covered in poop. I will take it in my backpack so I can wash it later.
A framed face.
That's weird.
Wow.
So, the face itself is not covered in poop then?
No.
I take it out of the frame and eat it.
Muriel, what do you do? Ah!
You eat the face. You gain 3 temp HP.
What did I just witness?
I'm just
You're
I
gonna.
eat faces! It's
Like-
my thing!
like a jaw like a snake. Oh!
I get
can't
in.
do that shit.
Dude, what the fuck? I thought you like just kind of ate parts of it. You just. Oh! Nah, I can't do that. This is gonna
I get
be-
in the swan boat and I start paddling it, or like kind of gondoliering it with my javelin, poking the poop, just singing. When the moon hits your eyes like a big piece of face, that's amore.
Bob leans into you and says, Cap, your singing is so beautiful.
It's for you, baby.
Do you want to stop searching, Rosfar?
Okay, I'll give it another shot.
Okay, make one more investigation check.
Come on. I need chat to help me. Give me this luck. Oh wait, hold on. I can't this game.
Nice. Okay. You're able to dig out. What did I say was in
Do I-
there?
Did I find like a clean blanket that I could clean my hands of the shit with?
Yes, a single. Well, you pull out
Did I-
you pull out
I
a
also
blanket, but
find,
it's
like-
covered in poop because it's in
Could
a
I
pile
also
of poop.
Could I also find a gun? No.
No, that's only chat
Oh.
rewarded now.
Oh, it's only chat reward. Okay.
Yeah, unless you're
May
in
I
hell.
make-
You were able to buy a gun in hell yesterday.
Oh, whoa. Okay, we need to go to hell next.
No, next stop is the Cavern of Tide Pods.
I got my clean blanket, everybody.
May I make there are 2 things I'm looking for: divorce papers and fatherly love. May I make one last investigation?
Sure. As the boat heads down the stream, you can make an
Do you
investigation
want my
check.
blanket for luck?
It's a book.
Oh.
You stab into a piece of poop as you leave, but unfortunately, all you pull out is international bestseller Built for Error.
I turn to Bob and I say, I'm sorry, Bob. I wasn't able to find the divorce papers, but I mean, do you really need the papers? I mean, I'm open to the polyamorous thing. You know, we can talk to your wife.
You know, says Bob, I hear in Snake Village you can be polygamous, and they'll just marry you,
Really?
like, anyways.
There's a snake priest to do that?
Yes. He'll marry you in his canoe. His name is, Smith John.
Just fury comes into my eyes. I say, Smith John.
God damn you, Smith John. It's like Dinkelberg.
It's as you travel that you traveling down the poop stream, it eventually turns into water as you make your way to the final obstacle. Where did the swan boat go? Shit.
Wait, what?
You make your way upriver to the final obstacle on your adventure. The cavern of the Tide Pod.
Guys, I think someone spilled the Tide Pods.
Although you can pass by it, you decide to stop anyways and disembark to pay your regards to the great Tide Pods.
Okay, I'm gonna look for like a relatively. I want to try and find like a small Tide Pod, but one that's like
That's
about basketball size.
there were only 2 Tide Pods. There's
Oh
only
God,
ever been
there's
2
only
Tide
2?
Pods. The 2 great Tide Pods.
They're fucking
Sit there.
huge.
Okay.
Seek ye the gifts of the pods of tide, says the first Tide Pod.
We beseech you, oh great Tide Pods, to grant us. Well, I mean, what do we want? We want snake freedom. Snake freedom,
What is it?
and possibly a Tide Pod face to eat.
Ye seek
Did you
snake
say-
freedom? That is a gift we cannot grant. The only gift we can grant is quick and easy stain removal in the laundry.
So you can't officiate a marriage.
Can you remove his sheet from the blanket?
Yes, I can.
wait.
We can do that.
I can clean my blanket.
Just don't eat us. Ha 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 ha.
You don't have
Oh,
a
holy
face. I
Tide
don't
Pods,
care.
and I give them the blanket. Please remove the shit from this illustrious white blanket.
Water shoots out from the stream and surrounds the Tide Pods until it's fizzy and bubbly and filled with detergent, and like
gosh.
whips around the blanket. And when it disappears, you're left with a clean. Your blanket is cleaned.
Amazing. Perfect timing. I'm so sorry, but I have to say that. That was perfect. Oh, that made my little heart happy. Thank you.
Seeketh ye anything else from the great pods of tide?
Captain Devadian is standing back and is just like, no, I'm worried you're gonna clean me of my unpure desires, and I'm kind of happy with those.
We cleanse all. We see all. The tide goes in, the tide goes out. You cannot explain that.
Can I make you my new god?
Sure.
All hail
You
Tide
seek
Pod.
to... You seek to become our servant, they say.
I seek to become a Tide Pod.
It is a long journey to Tide Pod. But we can...
clean.
You can become our servant first, they say. And
Okay.
like
You're saying that
more
for
water comes from the
free?
stream and like wraps around them until it's
Clean my
fizzy and bubbly.
hands of shit.
And like the detergent whoosh, pours over you, lifting you in the air. And you're like, you're
Like this rating, I'm actually finally in the middle of the situation.
and finally you're let down. And although you look the same, you feel squeaky clean. And
Like my scales are all...
you can change your breath from whatever element it was to soapy.
Whoa. To soapy. Okay, yeah.
You can now blow soap breath. That's right, say the Tide Pods. You thought this was a Dungeons and Dragons session? It's actually a Tide commercial. Ha 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 ha.
Does this mean you're a paladin now? Do you have a Tide Pod oath?
I guess? I was a pretty shit knight, so I guess I'm a paladin now.
Tell us your oath, oh paladin now. What is your oath?
To bring... no. The tide goes in. The tide goes out. Whatever unpure becomes purified with the tide. And if it does not, we will cleanse you from the earth. I start slowly making my way over to Muriel.
Good
I have a
improv.
tide- I'm gonna put a Tide Pod in your mouth, Muriel.
I will eat your face if you do.
Stop eating faces, please!
It's my thing! How should I else eat?
Oh, Muriel, says Bob, and you all laugh. Blah, 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 blah. And you head back off on the swan boat.
I feel like captivating is steering the boat by just turning the neck. He just like grabs the bill in the neck and he turns it.
I didn't actually set up anything up for this finale, so we'll just see what happens. And so our heroes journey forth. Their final stop, the Snake Village, wherein lives 10 snakes. No more, no less, including the famous snake and canoe thief. Fuck, why do I keep forgetting his name? It's like the simplest name in the world. Smith John!
Smith John!
You, Smith John!
The constrictor snake.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, there's one snake. And one...
If only I had a gun, I'd have +2 with my fighting style.
Yes, could I get some snake names from the chat?
Snake name, snake.
There's a flying snake. So this is just taking a second to set up, you know? There's only so many snakes.
Oh, come on. Is no one gonna name one Anaconda?
No, she's gonna be Anna Teresa.
We join our heroes as they enter the Snake Village. It's a quiet day here in Snake Village. All you hear, of course, is and the blowing of the wind overhead. Bob says, "This is the Snake Village. The terrible things that have happened here. I can't even recount."
You're going to tell us, Bob.
Okay.
You're going to tell us everything.
One time we milked the snake and didn't even take it out to dinner first.
Go on.
One time, I cheated at poker in the tavern here.
You
What?
just robbed these snake people of their snake money?
I'm ashamed, he says, turning away. Please, don't ask any more.
You can't even use that. You use snail money.
That's right, he says. It's toxic masculinity. Snail, you know what I mean.
Somewhat, yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I haven't been 100% honest with you either.
What?
What's going on?
Normally I'm very upfront about things, like how I had constipation until I was about 30.
Yeah.
You
do
told us
actually-
every day when you punched in to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually know Smith John.
What?
No
What?
shit, you yelled.
You know a member of... You know the leader or like the top snake here, and you decided to leave that out.
Well, it's a complicated past. You know how I told you how I lost my ship to like a whole bunch of pirates, and like I fought valiantly, and like my shirt was ripped and blowing in the air, and you could
Lost to a
see the
snake?
sweat glisten off my chest hair.
You lost to a snake.
They don't even have arms.
Yeah,
How can they control
how
ships?
strong are these snakes?
It wasn't so much a battle as I he got to the rental place before me, and now he has my canoe that I was using as my ship.
Well, if it's one thing that's right, snakes are faster than people.
And snails,
Yeah.
says Bob.
And snails, yes.
Yes,
How could they even be abused when they're so fast?
It's because there's only so many left. They take their kids. I mean, watch. I'll lure them in. Watch this.
You approach Flungigar, the flying snake.
It works every time.
What are you doing? Hey,
I'm just calling the snake.
what's up? Says Flungisker.
My buddy here apparently wants to speak with Smith John. Is it possible that we could go ahead and figure out what's going on?
Smith John, the giant constrictor snake?
Yeah, the guy right up the road.
Yeah, him?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Evading.
He's making out with named Snake, his girlfriend.
Evading. We might need you.
Anyone have a flute by chance?
What?
Flute.
You
I
can.
have a horn. I think.
I mean, I have a clean blanket.
That just
No, I
might
didn't
work.
have a horn.
And so I try to craft this blanket into a flute.
I give him the blanket.
You want to craft the blanket into the flute? Okay, please describe
Yes.
how you do this.
Okay, so
Ego
So,
captivating.
so I have soap, okay,
Okay.
and the sealing wax.
I got a hammer if
You
you
have a
need it.
sealing wax? Okay.
I have apparently in my sardine equipment. So I'm very proficient in flute, but I didn't roll a flute. So I take the soap and I just scrub it all over the towel, make it very, very soapy material, and you roll it up, and then you use the sealing wax to seal it like that, and then I take my ink pen and I start punching holes where you cover for the flute, and then you slap a diploma's no, never mind. You slap a scroll case over that,
Okay.
and then you get rid of the towel because I have a scroll case and I turn that into a flute.
Okay.
You might maybe can turn my rhino horn to a flute instead.
You make a
Why
sleight
are
of
we
hand
making
check.
flute? I want to turn my torch into a flute.
No, there's only one flute being made. Oh my god. So, although, in spite of your intense description, you end up making a recorder instead.
Hey, can I have my recorder blanket back?
Wait, hold on.
Bob-
Let me try.
Bob says, listen, Cap, it takes a lot to trust a person with this, but I love you. I love you more than anything in this world. And, that's why I want you to use this. And he just reaches up a pseudopod and pulls off his own shell and gives it to you.
Wait, does he turn it from a snail to a slug?
and he turns into a slug.
Oh my god!
What a
You would
plot
do
twist!
me?
Hold on, wait. I actually have a token for this, surprisingly. Look at this.
Hooray! Oh wow, it really is nice.
He's
He
naked now.
Bob blushes and says, nobody's ever seen me like this before except my ex-wife.
I was about to say, wait, are you naked?
Don't ask.
I am blinded.
Why are we looking at our foreman naked?
I don't want to. I just can't stop.
Oh boy. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I need to hand out some bans. In chat, we just got
I
spammed.
saw that.
Saw that.
Oh,
I
my tooth
begin
noodle.
to. I begin to play the shell, kind of like the snake charmer thing, you know. And I right before that I say, I will play you like I will play your shell, Bob. And I wink, and then I play.
Okay, make a performance roll with advantage.
I think I blush from that.
I don't want to see this shit.
You just want to eat faces, Muriel.
Okay, with advantage, you play the most. You go play. And it echoes throughout the entire village. All the snakes turn and instinctively come towards you.
God damn it.
Damn it, Captain! We just needed Smith John, not all of them!
Oh my god, that's a lot of
If they
snakes.
decides to eat us.
I don't want loaded moan all over me.
We do actually have one more snake to name, so thank you for that last name.
I love
Bonsai
that.
Tooth Noodle joins the party late, but that's not important right now. You see before you Smith John, the Viper, the Canoe Thief, or Rental.
Wasn't he a constrictor?
Yes, he has a face. He
Ew.
says,
Muriel.
well, if it isn't captivating and a repressor, Bob! Come back to take more snake oil from Loaded Moan and Viper Johnson and Crowley and Akavesper and Namesnake and Bonsai Tooth Noodle and Flungesker and Princess Little Piddles?
Princess Little Piddles.
Oh my god.
You think you can just come back and take more from us?
Smith, you good?
What?
It seemed like you kind of farted there for a minute.
God damn it. I didn't realize that was a redemption. Smith John farts.
Ugh.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh.
Sorry.
What did you eat?
Oh God! In front of all the other.
I ate a whole
Embarrassing.
canoe right before
Bunch of
this.
everyone.
Stink.
And all the other snakes are like, ew, ugh, gross, and they like start moving away.
Good.
And he's your leader? This
Such a
farting noodle face?
Smith John
Hey, are you
embarrassingly.
talking about-
Look, I ate a whole canoe, okay? Oh, the music's broken.
You ate a whole canoe.
Yep. That's right.
Isn't that a rental?
Can we just see like part of the canoe in his stomach?
Yeah, he just has like a big canoe-shaped bulge in the middle of himself.
Damn it, Smith John! You knew
Well.
it was my turn.
Captivating. I think I know what we must do.
Tell me in excruciating detail what we must do. I'm thinking the same thing, but I want to hear it.
You must first get to the snake, open his mouth. We'll try and unhinge his jaw. One of us, maybe Muriel, will run inside the snake and pull the boat back out.
But I
That
want
makes
to
a
eat
lot
his
of
face.
You can eat his face. We just need the boat.
I am significantly stronger than you. It makes sense for me to do
Yes,
this.
you are. Seeing as my god is a Tide Pod now, he's not really that strong. He's more clean.
What are you going to do, says Smith John. Clean me to death?
Wash his mouth out with Tide soap. And then I run. And
I can make him
Wait,
puke.
that could work.
Okay, you can.
That could work.
Actually, why don't we enter initiative now?
First time we're entering initiative, we're at the very end.
As is tradition.
Yes. Whoa, some really interesting numbers here.
Put every snake into initiative. We'll see what they do. So you think you can defeat Smith John in hand-to-hand combat in the Snake Village in front of all of his peers? Wait, that was Bob's voice. Okay, I guess Bob said that. Yeah, what he says Smith John. I believe in you, Cap. I believe in you.
I feel very inspired by the words of my loved one. Almost bardically inspired. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. DM. Huh?
No, Bob is actually a cleric.
Wait, he's been our mage?
Yes. Sure, yes. He knows Sacred Flame. Don't think too hard on it. Okay.
Bob, what? Bob has been holding out on us.
Muriel.
I am first going to cast Major Armor on myself, so I have... How much? I must check. I have...
Should have 15 AC, I believe.
No, it's 14 because I just have 1 dexterity and
Okay,
it's 13
14.
Well, but I have Mage Armor, so I have a bit more.
What does your mage armor look like?
It's kind of nicely like someone has stitched faces to a suit.
Okay.
The one that I ate last is on my breastbone.
You're covered in faces.
Yes. And I will try to climb up on Smith John.
Okay, make an athletics check. Oh wow, okay.
Yes. I climb up on him. I don't
Oh,
know how
you,
tall he is, but...
You tie each other. So you climb onto each other and start rolling around.
Yeah, that's my turn, but... I am on Smith John.
Hey. Viper Johnson says, use the chair. Flungesker says, what the fuck? Captivating.
All right, so I jump into a little sea chanty and I sing, oh, oh. There was the John who ate my damn canoe, but now we're gonna punch his face and make it come out poo and give bardic inspiration to the Muriel.
Muriel, you feel inspired by this Irish drinking song.
Yes.
And then that was my bonus action. So my action, I run up and I'm gonna force open his mouth, like we talked about.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an
Alright,
athletics
do
check.
this.
Oh, he fails. You just barely are able to pry open his mouth.
That is the end of my turn.
Crowley says, holy shit, what are they doing? Bonsai Tooth Noodle says, I am Bonsai Tooth Noodle. Loaded Moan goes, ah. And Smith John goes, ah. And he's going to whip around and try to constrict the one attacking him. With a 13, does he hit you, captivating?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so though you keep his mouth open, he wraps the rest of his body around you. Or at least what's not being grappled by Muriel. And squeezes. Oh my god! You take 13 bludgeoning damage. You pass out,
Yep.
but rigor
Yep.
mortis means you keep his mouth open. Even as the life fades from your eyes. You can't breathe, but you keep your arms pressed wide open. Rosfar.
Come on, captivating! I need to move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Can I use breath weapon? Is that gonna be my main action, or is that like a bonus action?
You can use breath weapon. And I think it's going to automatically hit because his mouth is pried open.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, roll soap damage? Wait, what's the goal here?
Alright, I want to spray I want to spray soap into his mouth and down his stomachs. I want to put so much soap into his mouth that he throws up the boat and possibly dies from soap damage.
Okay, roll soap damage.
Please, minutes.
Don't make
We're
a con
cleaning
save.
out cleaning out all of the good bacteria in his body, and his digestional tract will eat itself alive.
He fails the con save.
Oh my gosh.
As you send Tide Pods down into his body, he just coughs up an entire canoe. And it lands
We got the canoe, Muriel!
on the ground. And his eyes roll back up in his head. Not the soap! My one weakness! Soap!
Die.
Ah! 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 He dies. Bob rushes over. My love! No! He says. He casts Cure Wounds. Healing you back up to full, Captain.
I like to imagine that as I was out, I was ascending to the heavens, and at the gate was the head of my first swan paddle boat on a really buff body, and just reaches out to me and says, "It's not your time yet." As I wake up in the arms of my beloved Bob.
Bob says, "You're alive. You're alive. Thank you for coming back." He kisses you all over with his pseudopods.
Ew.
Captivating. We got the boat. Look.
It's the boat.
And it looks like Smith John actually kind of died from that. I guess the boat was kind of gutting up the works.
It was structural necessary for him.
Yes.
It's at this point as you're fawning over the
Oh.
boat and hugging
Captivating.
the other snakes stand there in shock, and then they rush forward to go.
And
Hooray! Smith
And
John's
now-
dead.
only
His farts
9
were really bad.
remain. Dude, Cap, why are you farting?
Okay,
God
Just-
damn it!
when I
everyone
died,
is
it just
farting
went-
near me.
you fart.
Ew.
Captain fart. You fart.
Ew.
Dude, come on.
Ew.
Make a Constitution save,
Ew.
Captivating.
Please tell me he dies. He dies. from
Okay.
the fart.
It's a nice like. And the snakes
didn't
all
get to hear
applaud. He must eat a lot of fiber. However, as you're all settling in, you start hearing a slow clap.
That's not a snake. Snake don't have arms.
Who's clapping?
Well done! Well done! The heroes saved the day.
Oh, holy shit!
Gorgeous Frederica.
It's
You're
a
alive!
There's Beckett.
She's
with her
got the
gun.
gun!
That's right.
And she probably has more bullets now.
Oh my god. That's right. There's no gun
I-
stores in
I-
this world, but there is an ammo store.
I
You-
feel like I have my bow ready.
You thought you could kill me by tap dancing. but you oiled up my shell right before we left. So, I slid off it. And I wasn't killed.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, we got rid of this guy.
I also know your secret, Rasfar.
Wait, I thought this guy was Ugly Frederick.
I'm gorgeous, Frederica, they say. And I know your secret, Rasfar. You
Stop.
killed.
Stop right there.
You killed.
No.
You shot Prince Long John dead
I
in the
didn't
forest.
mean to.
And you know what that
was
means?
An accident.
I can shoot you dead right here and bring in your corpse. And it'll be
fuck.
perfectly legal.
No.
he laughs. Oh my god.
I am going to use lightning lure at gorgeous Frederica.
You're gonna use
Wait,
what?
Lightning lure.
Ooh.
Lightning lure. Frederico will make their deck save.
Oh.
Oh my god. Frederico
fuck's
like
sake!
like Matrix
That's
backflips
funny.
over your lightning lure
Wow.
and lands on their feet. Heh, nice shot. But while you were off in Poop Valley, I was off learning to jump.
Okay. Frederica, hear me out. Hear me out, Frederica.
Yeah?
You can take me in only if you beat me in a game of 3 Dragon Ante.
No, says Bob. But you know Gorgeous Frederica is the greatest 3 Dragon Ante player in the realm.
I have a hunch.
Gorgeous
That's
Frederica
fine.
goes, ha! All right, sure. And if you win,
God, I want your
He'll
gun.
murder you.
sure,
I
sounds
want
reasonable
your
to
gun.
me.
And I'm gonna kill you. But I want your gun.
That's a consequence of me giving you the gun. But first, you gotta beat me in 3 Dragon Ante.
Okay. Now, basically, how this
Yep.
works, everyone's gonna need to come around where I am. It's gonna be Captain, me, and Muriel on one side. Gorgeous Princess. No. I'm gonna take 10 hours to explain the rules of the game.
Okay.
At the end, I will give a little cheer, our little Rasfar, he's our man, and if he can't do it, he's gonna get shot. And I give him that information.
Thank you.
Okay, so I chose Princess Little Piddles and Loaded Moan for my team. Who's on your team?
Why do they actually want to be in your team?
I've got Muriel and
'Cause I got a gun.
Decapitating. Well, I mean, he is pressing them because he's taking their oil.
That's right, I'm gonna be the new snake oil extractor of this town once you're gone. And we're gonna ship it all back on that canoe.
I'm gonna be the new CEO of Snail Cove.
Alright, it's time for 3 Dragon Ante.
So for 3 Dragon Ante.
Yes?
Okay, so DMI, is this too much to ask if the chat creates the rules? Or is that gonna take too long?
Chat, what are the rules of 3 Dragon Ante?
What are the rules to... Yes!
I got my Flurblur, and I got my Horgenschmore, says Gorgeous
I've
Frederica.
got 12 D100, a Flingalong, and a Plumbus.
A Plumbus, says Bob.
Yes, a Plumbus. And this sweet and clean recorder blanket.
He's got a recorder blanket, says Gorgeous Frederica. Well, I got Loaded Moan. Loaded Moan, tell him. Ah, goes Loaded Moan. I don't think chat has rules. I don't think anybody can...
Okay. So in 3 Dragon Ante, the way this works is we're gonna roll 3d10. And whoever reaches the highest number wins the first round.
Right. I knew that. I don't know why you're telling me.
I'm telling it to my teammates. They have to roll as well.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 rounds. We
God.
all run our
Okay.
own round.
Hold on.
Muriel, captivating, don't fuck this up.
Before...
I never fuck shit up.
Okay, before...
Only about my purpose.
Before you do anything else, a spotlight suddenly shines down from the heavens. And
Yes!
onto Princess Little Piddles, who goes, I'm Princess Little Piddles. Ever since I was a young child, I wanted to be free. I wanted
Free
to
from
make my
what?
own oil, but the bad snails came to town. They would come and milk my father and my mother, and then they came for me. I don't want to fight in this 3-dragon anti-game, but I have no choice.
You do what you must.
I do what I have to do to survive, goddammit! That's all you can do in Snake Town, goddammit! That's all you can do! But if I'll be damned, she spits. If I don't find a way to strangle that snail myself once this is all over, the only thing that could redeem snail kind to me is if I saw a snail get married right before me. Then I might soften up on that, but not right now! In the meantime, all that's left is to fight in 3-dragon ante.
Cap, we're gonna go ahead and let Princess Little Piddles take Frederica out, okay? It seems like she kind of needs a cathartic end.
I
Sounds
don't
good.
like-
Alright, says gorgeous Frederica. Time to roll your 3d10.
All right. I believe in the heart of the die.
Don't forget
Damn it,
Bardic
that's good.
Inspiration!
Okay,
Oh wait, how do I add Bardic Inspiration to this? Plus what?
plus 1d6.
Plus 1d6.
Shit.
28.
We'll have to get all 10s. No, says gorgeous Frederica.
That's my round. All right, Muriel, it's your turn.
She still has Bardic Inspiration too!
Get him, loaded moan, or I'll shoot ya.
Oh my god.
Don't eat his face. You gotta roll the die.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
you got a 12. Come on, loaded moan.
Good job, Muriel.
Ah! Goes loaded moan, and he just, like, spits up 3 die from his mouth. Okay, wait.
Wait, that was 1d10.
Oh no,
just gonna
that's a
have-
14. That's a
I'm gonna have
15.
my long mode just prepped and ready since I rolled my die. I'm just gonna like kind of hold it.
Loaded moan beats Muriel. Yes! Alright, it all comes down to this, Princess Little Piddles. I killed
Come
your
on,
mother and I
Captain
killed
Baby.
your father, and I'll kill you if you don't win this.
You got this, and then I kind of smack. Got this, captivating.
I begin shaking the dice and then I stop and I put them in front of Bob and say, blow on them for luck.
Okay.
Inspire yourself.
And he does give you, you can roll 60-10. You can roll it twice with advantage.
Yes.
Alright. I'll do 1 310 and then another 310.
Yeah. Okay, a 13 or a okay.
Yeah.
You roll out a 25. Damn it!
Come on,
Come on,
captivating.
Piddles! Come on! No!
Yay!
Says gorgeous Frederica. Shit!
All right, bet. And I take.
The gun just appears in your hands, because that's how 3-dragon ante works.
Hey! I take it and fire a couple shots off in the air. Pow, pow, pow.
Shit. No, says gorgeous Frederica, and all the other snakes start closing in. Wait, you can't do this to me. I gave you jobs. I'm a job creator. He says.
Piddles, you know what to do.
You're not a job creator. You're a family destroyer, says Princess Little Piddles. Come on, boys. Also, I'm not a princess, but I feel like one right now. And all the snakes close in on gorgeous Frederica. This can't be happening. It is happening.
Bye-bye.
They snap out, and gorgeous Frederica retreats into their shell. But another bite. And Loaded Moan starts constricting.
Anyone want popcorn?
The shell cracks. And the
I
snake.
yell out, wait!
What?
Gorgeous Frederica has one job to do before you take care of her.
What?
Gorgeous Frederica needs to marry me and Bob.
What?
Wait, I thought Smith John was the officiator. He's dead.
Yeah!
Every morning when I would massage Gorgeous Frederica and tell her about, how I used to put marbles up my nose until I was 40, he would also tell me about how she could officiate.
It's too late.
Can't people of royal blood officiate as well?
Gorgeous Frederica dies.
Justice.
We needed to deliver justice, says Princess Little Piddles. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Oh,
okay, well,
she's
someone
dead.
still need to get married. All 4 of us.
I don't want to.
Bob says, well, didn't one of
I
you
don't-
just become a priest?
I mean, yes.
Under the order of the Tide Pod.
Yes. I am an official priest of the Tide Church.
You can't marry me to anyone.
It's okay.
Muriel,
this
I marry
guy.
you to Loaded Moan. You may now kiss your snake.
I don't want to marry anyone. I want to be alone.
Ah! He goes next to you.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, I just saw this. One part of 3 Dragon Ante is to put 2 people into a pair of pants and run a lap around the track.
Yes, that was happening in the background. Crowley finally approaches. Okay, I did it. What, did you guys already finish without me? God damn it.
Missed it, Crowley.
Fuck! I was gonna bite them. Shit.
Now, thanks for running around the track, though.
He takes off his pants.
Wait, what? What?
He had pants.
Okay. No, it didn't sit for me for a minute. I thought that
Okay.
the snake actually had pants on under the pants.
He has... Yes, and?
All right, fine. Okay,
It's just a tube of fabric.
follow me. I will officiate you. In God knows where.
Do it on the streets here, says Princess Little
This
Piddles.
place looks good enough. Come out right here. Just right in front.
Right next to the trough.
Yes, right next to the
Yeah,
trough.
back.
Our urinal, basically, right next to the urinal.
Will someone bring my best man the new swan paddle boat?
Oh, I would actually like to finally go ahead and do this. As a knight, I have retainers. I would like to gather all 3 of my retainers.
Okay, hold on. First order of
Jack, give me
business,
some names.
we get the swan.
It's
Swan boat is there.
Jack, can I get some retainer names?
Yes, can we get some names of these retainers? Wait, what are the retainers?
The retainers are basically just commoners that are going to help me out. I can change one of them
Yeah,
now.
but like, what are
to
they?
be Oh, okay. One is going to be a... What is it called? It's not... a tabaxi.
Okay.
One is a small tabaxi. Another is going to be a dragon... or draconic... what is it trying to say? That's the actual language. Dragonling, whatever, Dragonborn. That is going to be my squire. And
Okay.
my other commoner is just going to be a human. His name's Ted.
Okay, and Ted.
Morantira. I like that.
Rigor Tortoise.
Yes, I saw Rick Tortoise. I wasn't gonna say it. Pork chop.
Okay, so we got Ted, already named, the human retainer. Morantira, the Dragonborn, and Rigger Tortoise, the Tabaxi.
Okay. Ted, please present the tide rings.
Ted presents the tide rings. He almost eats them, but he catches himself and gives them to you instead.
No. We've been over this, Ted. They're not.
Sorry.
Get over this. Don't eat the tide rings.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Orantira, you just do you, girl. You're fine. Rigger Tortoise! Go find some rice.
You got it, boss, says Rigger Tortoise, who goes off to find some rice. Is wild rice okay?
Yeah, whatever. Something that we can just throw at the newlywed.
Okay,
Shit, go get acorns. I don't care.
you got it. Meanwhile, Bob gets into his wedding dress.
Have a token? Yes! Oh, this is beautiful, guys.
It would be oriented like this?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, there we go.
How would you put clothes on a snail? That's the new question.
Bob is crying. I can't believe it's finally happening.
He's gonna come back with poop from Poop Valley.
Okay. Well, come on, says Princess Little Pibbles. Let's get this over with.
Okay. We are gathered here today to newlywed snail and weird tiefling somewhat man in holy matrimony under the powers vested in me with the tide gods that we have met.
Wait, says Bob.
Possibly about
I need to, we need to say our vows.
Yes, our
yes,
vows.
yes, I was getting to that.
You forgot.
Power
Oh, sorry.
of tide pod vested in me, you may now say your vows.
Bob turns to Captivating and says, Captivating, I know we flirted a lot in the workplace, but I never thought my dream would come true. Ever since my ex-wife broke my heart, I was always looking for more love, but I never knew somebody could fill that hole. Up until you reached out your poopy hands to my heart. But now, I want you to put your poopy hands on my heart. Forever. We'll stop making snail oil. We'll stop milking snakes. Just you and me. We'll run off.
Snail justice!
And
Snake justice!
we can go do quests together. I love you, Captivating.
Captain's just wiping away tears.
Told myself I wasn't gonna cry.
Captain takes out, a piece of a scroll, and he says, Bob, when I first met you, you were a far superior snail person, and I was just a lonely captain without his canoe. But you showed me that I don't need a canoe to feel whole. All I needed was you and potentially more people into our polyamorous relationship. I love you, Bob.
He starts crying as well, and has to wipe away a few tears.
Well, I pull out the scroll of pedigree. Now, I just try to make it all look nice. By the powers vested in me to the tide gods that we met about 30 minutes ago,
Wait, says
I
Bob.
now...
You have to ask if anybody objects to this union.
Bob, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Does anyone have any objections to the people I am trying to wed? Ted!
Yeah, I object, you hear a voice say. And dropping in, brrr, like a helicopter comes in, and dropping onto the scene is like a bunch of SWAT guys.
Okay, hold on. I'm not fucking doing this. Where's my gun?
You're under arrest for killing the prince.
Wait, you're talking about Long John?
That's right. We tracked you down, but now we finally found you.
Hey, hop out the back of the window.
And you all go, whoa!
Guys, help me!
Barb, please. And Bob says, "Oh no, not again!" And you all jump into action, and the credits roll.
You just start running away.
And you start running away.
Cops ain't gonna get me. Fuck them. They got wed. They're good.
And that's our tale.
That is our tale.
Yes, the credits roll. Wait, I think I can actually add credits now.
That would be awesome.
No way.
There's credits. Okay. Add source.
Yay!
Add source.
That's so cool.
I don't know if it's actually rolling any credits.
I'm not seeing anything.
Damn it.
I'm not.
Well, we'll
anything
figure that
either.
out later. But anyways, credits roll.
Credits? I never got to use my gun.
You will use your
I
gun.
got +2 to advantage with my gun, and I never got to use it. It's still on the canoe.
But now it's time for our epilogue. Muriel, what do you end up doing after this adventure?
Probably quitting the job because
I'll pop
what
myself back.
the fuck? And basically going back to my tribe eating faces because that's my thing.
Okay.
And yeah.
Nice. You go back
Boss.
to your
Fucking
tribe to eat faces.
Yes.
What do you go and do, captivating?
Well, Bob and I retire into a small cottage on the lake that, and we live our life together. There are the positives, like we both believe in snail Santa, and then there are some of those tricky, difficult things, like I have low sodium kind of thing, so I eat a lot of salts, which is very awkward. But all in all, we make it work.
Okay.
Glad
Nice.
we never had to touch that subject.
And Rasfar, what do you do?
As a new paladin to the Church of Tide, I'm just gonna start going out as a missionary and telling people how squeaky clean they can be.
Nice. You go out and you tell people how squeaky
Have you heard
clean
of the
they can
good
be.
word of Tide? And then a door just gets shot in my face. Hi, have you heard the good word of Tide? Another door shut.
Yeah, how many kids are had between Bob and his new love?
I would say about 8.
Wow,
Fair?
a lot of kids.
Okay,
Can't see the impossible.
so let's have a round of applause, virtual applause, for our players today. Rasfar Parthulian, Captain Titillating, Muriel, and our other friends, Bob, Princess Little Piddles, Gorgeous Frederica, Ted Morantira, Rigger Tortoise, Flungesker, Viper Johnson, and the other snakes, Smith John. And as the credits fade out, as the screen fades, you see one last thing. You see, as you flee from the police,
Oh shit!
one last thing flying overhead, above all of you. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Flying above
like
all
we're
of
on
you.
Club
You
Penguin
can't
Island.
believe it. You have to blink. You blink multiple times. But there he is. Snail Santa himself.
Hell, Santa!
And he goes, oh, 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 oh. Merry Christmas
Wait, I thought he was a dragon.
to all
He can be all.
I
and
have been lied to my entire life.
Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. Oh, 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 oh.
My new mission as a paladin of the Tide Church is to go kill Snail Santa.
That's right. This whole session was a Christmas a Christmas
It's
special.
a Christmas edition.
Christmas special, and you didn't even know it.
Christmas in July.
And that's our story. What should we call this one?
Well, obviously, a play on Christmas Tale, it would be a Christmas snail.
Yeah, I was gonna say Church of Tide.
Church of Tide,
I like a Christmas snail. That one's good.
a Christmas snail.
A Christmas Tale in the Church of Tide.
Um,
In the Church of Good Tidings.
There we go.
in Search of Good Tidings.
I
Excellent.
cast hideous laughter.
So thank you all guys so much for playing. Today we had Jojo, aka our good friend and regular Red Barbados. Red Barbados?
Red Barbados. Red
Red
Barbados
Barbados.
is
Amanda and Larry. It was great. You guys did great. This was their first time on, and I think they did spectacularly. Thank you so much for playing. Did y'all want to say anything before we close out the stream?
Thanks.
No, yes.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
Hey, yeah, it
Once
was
again,
a pleasure.
another great adventure.
For those watching, tune in tomorrow because we're going to be doing Total Improv the campaign. We'll see how it goes, but it'll go. Something will happen.
All right, see Jack. Let's summon a Taras.
Yeah. Oh, and tomorrow, hopefully, yes, I'm gonna be starting a community Discord, so keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful weekend.